The interesting part, which if we're talking about the revenue, is they have a very nice shiny PC client that I will show later down the line.
Oh, please do.
So this game could be actually making much more, and they have very, very good web store integration.
And, they are definitely making way more. This is mobile only, and it's also like Sadness multiplayer. So let's say
Sadness multiplayer, web shop, and PC client on top of it.
Yeah, so this is definitely like 1 mil on mobile.
This is a no bullshit gaming show where we talk about games and their revenue in great detail, powered by our ad monetization, game design, and user acquisition triple threat expertise. Welcome to the 2.5 Gamers, the unfiltered truth served with a side of giggles. Let's not forget this is a 4 a.m. conference discussion vibe, so let's not take it too seriously. Tune in now and stay 2.5 steps ahead of the gaming industry.
Welcome everybody. This is 2.5 Gamers again, and today we are talking about AFK Journey. I'm Matej, Lancaric.
I'm Felix Braberg.
And I'm Jakub, Remia. And this
we
is session number 104, because we stopped counting at some point.
Of course, yeah, we stopped counting. Yeah, I stopped even like putting it in the headlines because nobody cares. Nobody cares because people usually try to search it by the actual topic. But yes, it's number 104. So, I'm back from MAU. Most probably going to be jet lag as fuck tomorrow. But it was a very good conference. And you should be all, bitching about not coming. But next year. Oh, why are you rolling your eyes, Felix?
May 25th next year, right? Or 22nd next year?
May 22nd, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there then. This is the first MAU I miss in 5 years, I think. So, yeah.
Ooh.
Good shit.
What a bad time to miss. Yeah, I was already talking to John right now. Man, like I was talking to John and I was like, oh my God, really big FOMO. Like, yeah, well, you should. Anyway, it was a good conference. A lot of interesting people. I would say the best minds in the mobile marketing. Really good content. Obviously, I was a speaker, so that's why. Oh, jokes
I hate
aside.
to toot my own horn, but beep, beep.
Yeah. Honestly, look, it was day one, the last fucking talk of the day, 3:30 p.m. Full room, people were standing next to the wall. I mean, I've never seen that. I had it last year, also like 3:30. It was like half empty. Maybe, this one was actually more interesting than last year. Anyway.
Okay, enough bullshit.
You should definitely come. It's not bullshit. I'm just, making PR.
I wasn't there. We won't be able to check. You could be talking.
I know, yeah, exactly, yeah. Exactly.
I met 3 people that said your room was empty.
Yeah, sure, of course. No, I have pictures. I have feedback, everything. Yeah, all the evidence. Okay. Anyway, AFK
you make
Journey.
fake credit, so I'm not sure if you fucking believe me.
I don't. Yeah, I have a pretty big creative team. I can Photoshop everything I can.
Yeah, exactly.
And I want as well. I want that. Okay. Fuck this. Let's go.
Take it away,
talk.
Remo.
Yeah, let's go and talk about this small game.
Small game. This bullshit. Let's start the usual.
The interstitial ad placements in this game are amazing.
Amazing, right? They're making so much money on ads. It's just
you won't be able to see it like from last time.
It's invisible. It's invisible, making so much money.
Anyway, as per usual, let's start with some kind of a rundown and framing where this is coming from and what it is. So AFK Journey is a continuation of AFK Arena, the
can you just explain like the game for people who don't know? Like it was actually soft launch for a long time.
Yeah, so it was soft launch. We actually covered it in our first soft launch on our last year in May.
I know. We were talking about it. I was like, fuck, like we were talking about quite a long time ago.
Yeah, I was waiting for it for pretty much like a year. Yeah, because they didn't really went like the typical soft launch. They actually went like 2 rounds of beta tests.
What does it mean, typical soft launch?
Typical soft launch is you release the game in selected amount of countries and then you pump UA into it and test different kind of iterations of the game on, let's say, I
Nice.
don't know, Canada only, whatever
Oh,
traffic.
whoa. You need to pay attention a little bit more. Canada, no.
Canada's
Not
a no-no anymore. Yeah.
It's not anymore.
It's
Like,
not
yeah, come on.
reflected. Am I the
Soft
second best
launches
event
are
manager now?
no anymore, man. Like, that's the thing. It's like closed betas these days.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
So they went like 2 rounds of closed beta, one in March or May or April like last year, and then this year in February, and before that in December last year. And afterwards they global launched March 26th. So exactly last week that we're recording this, Tuesday. And from that point on, they already spring to something like 700K a day.
Yeah, I would say it's more.
Yeah, probably
Definitely
it's
with
more
the
like
silence multipliers closer to 1 million.
yeah, with these like very giant new release game, I guess it's already past 1 million. The interesting part, which if we're talking about the revenue, is they have a very nice shiny PC client that I will show later down the line.
Oh, please do.
So this game could be actually making much more, and they have very, very good web store integration.
And, they are definitely making way more. This is mobile only, and it's also like SADA's multiplier. So let's say
SADA's multiplier, web shop, and PC client on top of it.
Yeah, so this is definitely like 1 mil on mobile. Web client, and even when we were doing the Call of Dragons, I know you said also the same thing about the PC client. So like another mil at least.
Could be like this is Lilith's typical strategy as we've seen last time we Call of Dragons. So it's actually very close to something like Honkai Star Rail Genshin Impact, where you have literally like a fully fledged cross-platform game. This is it. So my guess is it's much more. But if you look at the traction on mobile regarding downloads, it's still going kind of very strong. With these usual giant Asian RPGs, it tends to kind of fall in big shark fin, but still doing something like 200K downloads a day.
Yeah, but the thing is, the US is the top one. Yeah, that's exactly.
US is top one. So any naysayers that this is a typical Asian waifu bullshit game, this is not true. This is US, and then you have France and like other kind of tier 1 countries from Europe.
And so, question for you, for AFK Arena, how many clients or like SKUs do you think they have?
You mean like different version for different countries?
Yes. If you don't even on the tab, let's
six or seven.
So they have iOS China, Korea, Japan. There you go, and then some others, obviously. But as soon as AFK Arena launched on iOS in China, fucking hell, like that was just spike immediately. If you go then into the whole like Sensor Tower data. By the way, thank you very much, Sensor Tower, for the data.
You mean this one?
Yeah, just go.
Yeah, that's China.
There you go. Yeah, and if you just do like apps, then you will see like no, but just apps, not unified apps.
Apps.
That's and you see all of these. Look, Jesus
Chinese,
Christ.
Japanese, Korean, English. Yeah.
All the important markets for this type of game. Yeah. But it's not the same. It's not the same app or client or SKU or whatever.
Yeah, but like just like kind of small comparison. If you look at like the baseline of AFK Arena,
I exactly was comparing this. It's 300K versus 800 at the moment for AFK Journey, which is almost 3x more.
So they're as you say, like 3x more than the last game's launch. And they're still not kind of like, if you look here, they're still not like super big in China. So my guess is
there's no China for now.
So it could be much
I a little bit jumped the gun, but I was like so excited when I saw it. Like, oh my god, this is gonna be even way bigger than what we saw with AFK Arena.
It's like literally the production quality and this whole kind of theme and where they're going is literally like in the size of Honkai Star Rail Genshin Impact. It's giant. If you look at the portfolio of Lilith, actually, downloads are kind of stale, I would say, because this kind of big spike is because of their kind of shooter, Farlight 84, that kind of flopped and failed. But overall, the revenue, at least on mobile that we see regarding the company, it was mainly driven by 2 games, which is one is AFK Arena, the other one is Rise of Kingdoms. It was there back then, I would say. It was one of the evolutions on 4X when they went like super smooth and everything. The UI looks like Supercell, but this was like 4X. It was more of a kind of, the base building was streamlined and everything, like something like Call of Dragons basically. But back then it was really big. Nowadays they're getting crushed by all of these new 4X titles from like Riverside and River Games, and like all these other kind of
Century games, stuff for fun.
Yeah, all the new UA shenanigans, 4X games that are pretty much ruling the market.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't think like they will do the same thing that Last War is doing in AFK Journey, because the game is not built for the same.
This is Lilith. This is like,
I know.
Lilith is pretty much like, I would say, the Supercell of the East in a way. Like, they're very strong on branding. They won't do these things.
That's what I wanted to say. Maybe this is more like a disadvantage than advantage, because they will. I don't think they will meet the same. They will cover the same numbers as Last War.
AFK Journey is a different case. I don't think so. They need to. To do this. But yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Because Rise of Kingdoms, for instance, March, Rise of Kingdoms still was doing something like 20 mil a month.
Yeah, which is not 80. Like,
it's not quite up Survivor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's be true. Call of Dragons doing something like 6 to 5, and AFK Arena is still doing something like 3.5, 4, let's say. Still. So like, the company is definitely not in a bad position. It's just that it's nowhere close as it was doing something like here.
Exactly, because January
at the start of Corona, it was doing like 130 or could be even 150 mil.
You know why? Because there was no Whiteout Survival, no Last War, Top 4, or Kingdom Guard. So, like, there you go.
Yeah. And,
Hi, Candy. What do you think?
I'm just sitting here and I was just literally about to say something. I was just like, guys, like, why am I here? Like, I'll see you on our next episode when I actually have something to say. Like,
hey, like,
what's that pretty blonde girl got to do,
Yeah,
come on,
but
boring.
Watch and learn.
What I wanted to say that these guys are actually really good in design and product, and whenever
design's about placement.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think they have like any ad placements in any other games, right?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Yeah. Maybe some, like there's like 50 apps currently on the account, so I don't know. Maybe there's some, but I don't know.
I remember the UA videos from Warpath, and it was amazing. It was like these long feature films. It was great.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, by the way, fuck you in your face, Jakub, for not being the same as Last War, because they implemented a sniper minigame in Warpath.
Did they?
Oh yeah, they did
yes,
that.
They
did
that.
They did that. Because Warpath was the last 4X, and I guess at that time they were like, okay, we're behind this thing, we need to do it.
Yeah, and they didn't do it very well.
Century Games is up. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do it very well, but at least they tried.
Yeah.
So,
but they will adapt, man. Like, don't get me wrong, they'll do well.
Yeah, but it's always like the premium feel, no ads type of thing. Come on.
Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, so that was the stats, I guess. We can look at the game actually, and before I switch here, just wanted to show you that there's actually this kind of a AFK Journey sidebar directly on my emulator. Like, even if I run it on my emulator, it already has this customized sidebar just for this game where it links to like game wiki, the redeem codes, the tier list guides, and everything.
Yeah,
it's
they're
like
not fucking
just
around.
there. Yeah,
is this BlueStacks, by the way? Or no?
This is not even BlueStacks. This is just like one of the random emulators. Like, they have integration right from the bat. So, and the game runs on it amazing anyway. But just like, let me finish the external stuff so we can switch to PC client, and then you will see how amazing it looks. Because in the emulator, and this is pretty much like how it looks in mobile. If I go in here. Yeah, you have the promo code thing, which is interesting.
What's interesting, it's the default thing.
It's the default thing these days. But you have Firelight Pass. And this is interesting because it's not on PC client. This button is not on PC client, it's only on mobile. I'll show you. You have this is pretty much links to a website, which is the Firelight Pass, where you are getting these points by logging every day. There's some kind of
this is
events.
not the game UI, right? It's really like outside of the game.
This is web browser.
Okay.
Yeah. And you pretty much here, there are these kind of bundles that you can get. And there was, for instance, like birthday bundle, give us your birthday date and we give you a bundle.
Nice one.
Yeah, and check this one. So you have in-game items that you can redeem for like whatever.
Yeah, 4 points.
Like gacha pools and stuff, whatever.
Gacha pools.
Now comes the interesting part. Real world rewards. I click here. There's AirPods.
Coming soon.
Where did they come from?
There's AirPods in it.
Nice.
It says coming soon, but my guess is at some point, you will be able to redeem AirPods. And the thing is that this is not just for AFK Journey.
It's for all the
pretty
games.
Much for all Firelight games. So
nice.
It's like their ecosystem. Again, as I said, this is starting to feel and look more and more as the system that Hoyoverse is using with Genshin Impact, Honkai Star, and Zenless Zero. It's also had this Web3.
Yeah, but Zenless Zero, nobody cares.
Yeah,
because it's not released yet.
Yeah, I think even like five people played it.
It's not released yet. How about? Oh my God, man!
The guy in my local tobacco shop down, like for me, he was actually talking about it the other day, and I'm like, "What?
See,
you should know my friend Jakub."
Yeah.
But the thing is, what I'm saying is they're trying to use the same approach that Hoyoverse has, like pretty much put the whole company within this kind of out of the mobile store ecosystem where it lives in these apps, companion things, web events, whatever, something. The other interesting thing is that you actually have an in-game mail in the game. I think I still have it between my mails somewhere here that tells you that where we are. Here we are. What's up? Yeah, Firelight Pass. It pretty much tells you like go and like go
collect.
And then I think at some point it told me. I don't know if it's still in
Jakub
the email.
is going through his mail now. In the game, which is quite boring because now he's just making things up.
Anyway, at some point it told me go and add our group on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And this is the group on WhatsApp where it actually links to another website, which is the web store.
No, that's how they did it. That's really clever.
Yeah.
Can you just zoom this in because you are making shit for Felix.
Yeah, I can't see it. I got so much shit last week.
Yeah. Thank you.
People were
very much.
calling us out for bullying. No, it wasn't bullying. It was one way. I was the one who got bullied.
And it's pretty good. What are you talking about?
So
but now people actually, they had to buy my.
But like these things, I get like more and more of these things. By the way, for instance, the company I get my anime stuff from, like the figurines and statues, they also have this like WhatsApp promo group, and they like run like holiday sales in it and whatever. So I guess this is the thing in the West now. I don't know.
Who did the web store? Who did the web store?
Pluto Mall.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, like you can go here and this is the web store. It's actually pretty basic. The thing is that the prices are exactly the same. It just gives you 5% more resources.
It's not
that's
not motivating enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the other thing is that it like gives you very detailed tutorial how the thing works, but that's it. It's like literally bare bones. Like guys, come on, you can do better.
That's the problem with most web stores that you see now. Like I haven't seen a web store except for maybe Starfleet Command. That's like web store. I'm like, oh, I'd trust this. I'd put my credit card details here.
I mean, it's not about trust. It's about content, man. Yeah. Like you should have some exclusive shit here that you can only buy on web store. Like, why don't you have it?
Heroes versus Hordes, absolutely amazing.
Web really store?
Good. Yeah. Well, you said it, man. Like you said it. You sent it in our WhatsApp.
You said it in our WhatsApp group.
You said it in our WhatsApp group. Yeah, like
I said they have very good linking from the game, not the actual web store.
Come on.
I mean, you said it.
Yeah, I think you said it as well.
Anyway, let's leave from here and we can switch to the real deal now.
Oh yeah, real deal. PC client. Let's see.
Yeah, PC client, and the PC client is literally gorgeous. I don't know why, but it runs like 20 more FPS on anything.
Because it's not emulator.
Yeah, I guess it just goes all in on the thing. Even the loading menu and everything, it's just that. Like I don't know how much resources was put into this game, but it's just again one of the examples of like Chinese companies throwing unlimited manpower on the thing.
Obviously.
What is the manpower in Lilith? You think like how many thousand?
I don't know. See.
Yeah.
Even the loading menu is pretty much like so good. So
yeah,
now,
it's way better.
Yeah, it's just like even the characters and everything.
It's super seamless, right?
Yeah, it's super seamless. So yeah, we can actually start talking about the gameplay and the game.
Yes, please. That would be amazing.
We have all the things out of the table. So
okay.
AFK Journey is an idle RPG, squad-based RPG. But the thing is that there's very critical innovation within the genre. Because
how is this idle, by the way? I mean, you have idle.
I haven't seen it rewarded at all.
You have idle rewards, but that's it. Like this is
because the main premise, even if you're in Games Reddit, is like you cannot do something, go AFK, and then you get the resources in the meantime.
Yeah,
that's why it's idle.
Ooh, okay.
So this is the heart of the game. Even though this thing was the main screen before, the main mode and everything, they pretty much kind of just slip it here into this like one single corner, where if you remember the map and everything, it's just this kind of one line. There's no map. There's literally
there's no map because you are just walking in the
because they
world.
did another map. Yeah. So this is heavily simplified. It works pretty well. The good thing that they did, again, some innovation, and most of the innovation, by the way, they did is based on quality of life, which means stuff is easier, stuff is much more approachable. You don't need to input that many kind of player choices. The game
pay for comfort.
Yep, like it's literally not pay for comfort, like comfort for free.
Okay. Ooh.
So, for instance, here I would need to click battle and like click through all of these things. But what I can do, similarly to something like Battle Legion, I can just put auto battle, and the thing will fight through each of the stages until it loses.
Yeah.
And is this where I say they should put some banner ads there and earn millions?
Yes, exactly. And also like the idle part is like, hey, double your fucking rewards now.
Oh, that's not how this thing works. But
okay, but
yeah, there's
come on.
Like it's very, very nice, and I guess this is again because it's on a PC client. It's again streamlined heavily for PC client because I can just leave it on the second monitor, playing it, and leaving it doing its own thing.
You can leave it on the phone as well.
But it's phone's a different thing.
How is it a different thing? You got
defeated though. You're lost. What happened?
Yeah, because
he sucks usually.
Anyway, it just works differently, mate. In the phone, it just takes the whole screen of the phone, everything. You don't want that. You want to do anything else on the phone. You can do other stuff in the meantime on the computer, which you can on the phone. The other thing going to streamlining is the hero collection.
Wasn't that exactly the same thing in Top Heroes where we could just put the phone on the table and it would play itself?
I don't think so.
What was the game we actually did? It was quite recent when we discussed the same thing. It was like, hey,
you play itself.
Legend of Mushroom.
Legend of Mushroom. Yeah,
so it's the same thing. It's just you put it on the phone and just sell the gear on auto.
Legend of Mushroom, no, mate. With Legend of Mushroom, you need to go and select the gear when you roll it, and then it stops. It stops only if you get defeated, which is much longer time.
Which is the same thing.
It's not.
Also, when did I become mate? Fuck. Mate?
So, going into the equipment system, which is like one of the biggest inventory Tetris problems in all the RPG, is like super streamlined. So now it's working through these 6 archetypes. We have warrior, tank, marksman, mage, support, and rogue, and that's it.
Well,
and we don't need
mate. Is that mate? Oh no, mage. Okay.
So it already kind of pre-selects the heroes that this gear is being used. Therefore, all of our supports, all of our tanks, all of our mages use the same gear. And this is very good when we're, going through different enemies, different modes. You can seamlessly switch heroes. You don't need to switch their gear, whatever, do this, do that. It's just much better. Like, honestly. Like, I want every RPG to work like this. It's just much easier.
You probably will in the 2 years of time after this, right?
It's like this will get copied to oblivion. The other interesting thing they did is this Hand of Resonance, which got merged with the main hero inventory. So there's 2 giant improvements here. One is that they changed the shard system, the progression system of the whole gacha and like the hero leveling. And then this kind of a, let's say, the catch-up mechanic. Because before, and lots of RPGs struggle with this, and they have this kind of auxiliary system that works in a way that You put into your like separate menu your 5 strongest heroes, and then you can assign like one of the new heroes that you didn't level up to be the level of the last one of those 5 heroes. So you pretty much like bring him up. So you don't need to level him up because like he's new and it takes time to level him up, but you want to use him now. So now they integrated this thing into the whole kind of inventory setup of the heroes, which is genius. So you only need to level 5 characters ever. And that's it. Their rarity is a different case. Their rarity, which means like they're, like legendary and mythic and supreme, and how many copies you have, that's a different case. You need to kind of get the copies of each other separately. But regarding the level and like the amount of resources, it's just you need to have these 5. So for instance, if I want to just switch here, every single character as you see on the bottom is already level 82, which is great. The other interesting thing is also, I guess we won't be able to see it here, that if I want to, I can level Cecia now, but if let's say I want to level Cecia to level 93, I can't, because there's literally an arbitrary range of 10 levels that these 5 characters can go from. So you cannot over level that much. Let's say have this.
Yes, you can't have like level 100 and level 20.
No, you can't.
Okay.
They need to be like these 5 characters need to be 10 levels within each other. That's it. And it's like mandatory.
It's decided.
Yeah, but again, it streamlines the game. It makes the experience even for like, bad players very kind of streamlined, and it kind of
it's easier.
Yeah, it's easier and shapes the curve of your funnel better, because like all the people that would do stupid shit cannot even do it.
Yeah,
like
because
me.
It was like me as well. I mean, it would be way more complicated to do things and just keep up with all the information and updates. Like this is way easier for like dumb people.
So it's great. And then the other thing is that you don't see any of these like copies and everything that you have here, as they had their merge token system, because that token system, again, you would need a new UI just for merging and blah blah blah, complex like depth. Now it's again very streamlined. The only way how to improve your heroes, or let's say the rarity of them, is get more duplicates of them, and then you get this kind of I don't know if I have a hero that actually is able to.
What's the name of the owl?
Which owl?
The owl. The 82.
What?
No, the owl at the second row. See?
Second row
in the second group of heroes. Furthest right.
On the right.
It's an owl.
Right inside.
No. Look at him.
Ah, this one.
Yeah.
It's not an owl. It's an owl centaur.
Still, face of an owl. It's.
Kafra.
I mean,
I like that.
Yeah. The thing is that you either level them through these tokens or some kind of acorns or whatever that drops from Gacha, which is just some
go
kind
to
of
the main character from the AFK Arena anyway, like the lion.
The lion's by the way shit here. You
really?
just need one like there's literally written in the guide like lion. You just need one copy of him, because like late game and mid game he's shit. But other than that, like that's there. But yeah, so if I want to ascend him, I would need another copy of him, and then at some point I would need some kind of acorns or whatever. We can roll the gacha and show you. And afterwards,
please do.
That's just pretty much it. Like you don't need anything else. So no more inventory Tetris. The fodder system of like you being able to like ascend these characters, different rarities, different characters, that's all gone. It's super
Why does it make such a big amount of money?
Because it's very hard later.
That's not the proper answer. Like, but it's hard. Yeah, I mean, games are hard.
No. The difficulty spikes as per usual, because AFK Arena and also AFK Journey, they have the typical honeymoon period, which means first week everything's kind of very easy. You get a ton of resources, you get into the game. We can actually give you pretty much all the heroes in their base rarity, because you can try them and use them, blah blah blah. But then stuff gets very hard, and you need to pay in order to kind of get there. Otherwise, you're banging your head on the wall. That's that. And of course, their shop is again a piece of art. Let's get into it.
The most purchased item is 99 cents. I'm not sure if it's like a starter pack or whatever, but yeah, it's 99 cents.
Yeah, so you see, there's like a lot of offers currently happening here. They by the way have very good dynamic step up offers. The ones where like this step is free, this step is free, this step is paid, this step is free again, and stuff like that. Those are dynamic, by the way.
What does value 2000% mean?
That otherwise, if you would go through the anchored prices, it would take you 2000 more. Oh, sorry, 2,000% less.
What is value 3,000%, 800%? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because game economies work on the premise
sure.
that if we go where we go here, this is the base prices.
Mm-hmm.
And then the offers are kind of discounted from that.
Okay.
So that's there. Yeah. So then let's go to
really
gacha
like
system.
The must have on the top. It's amazing.
So, here we go.
Oh, do you know me? Hello.
Yeah, so they are using a little bit more closer system, I guess, to their previous game and also Genshin Honkai Star Rail when you have the like new hero banner, which is like for 8 days now. There's Vala here. It has a little bit kind of different system. I guess it's more granular because, for instance, you can have 4 guarantees here, which I already obtained 3 out of it. Then you have your typical like all hero gacha that all heroes are there. We can do a summon here. They have this kind of nice animation of like sending letters to heroes, and they can go afterwards. And based on the no legendary this time, there would be a yellow light, and you see you have these acorns. That, like, And the acorns are the like currency for upgrading the heroes. Yeah, we can skip this. There we go. So you have that one. You have the epic recruitment gacha, which is the one which just have better rates.
Please just recruit someone. Though I know it's not your most efficient. Just recruit one.
Yeah. I'll where we go. I'll buy one from the Emporium, then I can recruit.
You don't buy stuff though.
No, I buy it for gems, mate. Yeah.
Oh jeez, nice.
Here we go.
So you didn't pay anything.
No, because I want to see where the kind of economy hits the grind.
Maybe.
Yeah, we have a legendary. See?
There you go. Right. You're welcome.
You got a mini acorn?
No, just mini acorns.
Maybe you would be able to see if they're segmenting payers. You know, if you're doing offers.
The merchandising?
No, better offers based on your actual purchase.
No, we have another yeah. Okay. Another undead waifu.
Yeah, she's in the creatives as well.
Yeah, she's by the way the legendary character that you get scripted first. See, immediately after I got her, there's a bundle for her.
Ooh, so essential one, nice.
Yeah,
so 100%.
Yeah, they're doing it very, very, very good.
Too bad you have 0 whatever crystals or what is that?
Yeah,
but you can get back to that offer, right? Because it's valid for 2 hours or something.
Probably. See, now we ascended the character. That's how it looks.
What does it even What does it even do?
It's here. It's ticking here for 2 hours in the main screen. So it's there. What does it even do? What do you mean?
Like it's improves all the attack, defense, and abilities.
The increase no. So improving of course, ascending and increasing the rarity. Of course, it improves stats and blah blah blah. But it actually unlocks new skills.
Yes, that's what okay. Yeah,
this is the important part. And some characters,
that's the right answer.
If you don't get, let's say, Legendary Plus or Mythic Plus, they're shit. Like this is like literally the cookie cutter skill is locked behind these kind of other rarities. Okay. On top of it, and this is very important, we skip that, the last gacha, which is this one, which is not even accessible it's accessible only after you roll 400 times in the gacha.
Ooh.
There's no even level requirement. It's pretty much
recruit
in any card pool 400 times. That's there.
Nice.
This is called Stargaze Station, and it's important because, and this is very, very specific for AFK Arena games. Let me go to Emporium and show you.
Oh, AFK Arena games, you mean the AFK Arena and the AFK Journey?
Yes.
Basically, okay.
So you have this other store which like is powered by all these other currencies that you get from different modes like PvP currency, the boss run currency, whatever. But in the guild store, you see there are these other guys which are Hypogeans or Celestials. And AFK Arena is actually where we are. I guess we need to go to a battle to kind of show you. AFK Arena or AFK Journey is actually built on this Asian system, which is not 3 and 2, but I think 4 and 2.
And what means 4 and 2 and 3 and 2?
Yeah, it means that there's these faction strategies, your typical, Charmander beats Bulbasaur, blah, blah, blah.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, except there are 4 of them.
Yeah,
but there's 2 other elements, which is Celestial and Hypogean, like light and dark.
Yeah, that's what I would say, like light and dark.
And these characters are just 4 of them are just in the game, and they're only attainable through that other gacha. The one with like 400. Yeah, exactly. And they're like Joker characters because if you have them, they act as like an element that you already have within other characters. So if you're missing a combination of action bonus here, because you know, so you have these premium characters, let's call them, and
they can substitute the missing one.
Yeah, exactly. So they are the end game characters. So they have very, very good kind of gacha.
So the important question is, why do you don't have them yet?
Because I don't have 400 pulls yet on the gacha.
Oh.
By the way, the first purchase offer is still sitting here. It's kind of, I guess, forever.
Yeah, can you click purchase? Like, what's the price?
I guess just goes to the store. I think it's somewhere here. But then no, it's not even
purchase. It's reward.
It's not even it's not even offer. It's like
it's reward for the first purchase. Yeah, just purchase whatever, and then you will get this reward. Okay, so it's not offer. Okay,
that's there. Okay, the world, which is the biggest innovation that you can see it's pretty massive, I would say. It's much more closer to something like Honkai Star Rail, I would say. It's not really Genshin, because Genshin is an open world. This is literally corridor based. You have like lots of these corridors. You even have your house, by the way, which moves, and you can move it to other locations. This is kind of very interesting, because in the beginning of the game, I was actually like going from that house, and then let me show you this. This is amazing. So you have this mystical house, whatever. And this is pretty much the icon here on the bottom. Like, this is in the house. And if I'm in the house, you have your characters that you currently have they are kind of roaming around. You have your mail, you have the gacha table, you have the emporium, like kind of look about.
Yeah.
This is the house. There's also this kind of mystic collection bonus, which is great because as you kind of progress more into the game, this gives you like increased economy output on your AFK rewards. This is very good.
This feels like it's fucking robust.
Yeah, it's super robust.
So deep.
So if we go here and we can, I guess, move the house a little bit, so you see the animation.
Please move the house to Lisbon.
Yeah. We moved the house to Lisbon. But the map and the world is like, you can talk to like all these random NPCs. You can, see other players being AFK in the world or even like going around. You have these kind of nice puzzles there with like mirrors, rolling balls or whatever, all fully kind of animated, voiced over it, and like super, super high production. Like, this is going good. Yeah, let me try to move the house here, and if I can do that. Yeah, here we go.
That's beautiful though.
So you can move the house. You see, and this look literally from a Ghibli movie. Like,
that is really beautiful, actually.
Yeah, your house just walk there and kind of station there on this kind of a water creature, whatever it is. Like, there's so much production value that's been put into this thing. Like, it's literally a AAA mobile game. It's so good. So the world itself, it has the story narrative in it. It's not, I would say, the main thing in the game, but it's kind of very important. And as I said, it's fully voiceover. There's lots of story and like the thing that you can find in the world, all of these kind of small things. Side missions, side quests, whatever. The really nice thing, for instance, like if I want to, let's say, let me go, for instance, here. If I press this button, it ports to the nearest waypoint and automatically walks me into the thing. So it's again fully automated, very nice, very streamlined. Everything's kind of gorgeous in it. And the other things that I want to kind of mention here is that it feels very alive because you see a lot of players actually in it. So it's, of course, it's server-based or shard-based game where you have like, different shards, different servers. But if you, let's say, go into one of the main cities here, we can see, for instance, a player here, a player there, and so on and so forth. So it feels very populated. The guild itself even has a space that like my guild, for instance, with like all the members and everything, like there's the space that you can go around there. Friend list mechanic, of course, is very fleshed out as per usual. You need to have a lot of friends so you can send and receive gifts every day, and this produces their own currency. You
social features,
good or bad. Social features are pretty fleshed out. There's shit ton of these like battle passes and progression things that you have there. The events that we're running, I think you can see the 7-day event, which I already clicked out. It's like log in for 7 days, get these rewards, blah blah blah. But they have this like all hero free login reward, which is like log in each day and you get a free hero. And
nice.
This goes pretty much as you see, like until 34th hero.
Yeah.
And then it goes forever. Like this is 154th day. So this can
people will do it.
Yeah, people will do it.
100%.
So and you get like S level heroes on this top bar here. So yeah, there's a lot of these other events that are there. Of course, there's all the socials they have there. They run, by the way, a lot of surveys. I already have like 3 to 4 surveys, and you definitely want to get those because there's like 1,000 gems for completing each of those. So that's there. Then there's the game modes thing, which is the meat of the game after you run out of the story or whatever. So they have the boss mode, which is great. It rotates 4 bosses. Every day there's a new boss, and there's, as I said, it's very easy to theory craft and like move and change characters here because, as you see, all of my characters are the maximum level of my last 5th character, so I can kind of move them seamlessly. The other mode is which one? This kind of honor jewel, which is PvP roguelite mode, where you get resources in between duels with other players. So this is also pretty fleshed out. Arena is your usual and synchronous PvP. That's kind of not really need to explanation. Arcane Labyrinth is their roguelite mode. This is really good because there's a lot of innovation in it. Not only you have your typical kind of you move through section of battles, you improve your characters in this kind of roguelite fashion. They actually have promoted characters of the run. So let's say, for instance, my fire girl here, Muriel, she has double the ultimate ability damage in this week.
Where are the horse girls?
Yeah, we can get there.
I'm not sure if we can.
But I'm just saying that like this mode is much more interesting like it was before. Before it was kind of basic, but now it's you don't really just select random stuff. You select these relics and you complete quests on them to kind of get them fully fledged out. Okay, let's take this one. But you see how kind of big it's. Oh, let's go to the store. So there's this guy which is a store guy that you meet that you kind of buy things from. Like let's buy this thing and also this thing, this other thing we don't need. There we go. See, we unlock one of the relics there.
Amazing.
Yeah, so much good production quality there. Boss mode, why not? So the mode is, I would say, and this is where these games really excel because it's about the grind in the end when you hit the the gate or like your maximum power level in story or on AFK and saga or whatever. You have these side modes that you grind resources from, and this is the thing.
Then you can improve in the main
main
story mode.
So I think they did it really well. I'm still missing like few things from their Dark Forest feature they had in AFK Arena, but I guess it's just kind of a starter. So
it's a week after launch.
Yeah, a week after. But keep in mind it was like nearly 2 years 1.5 year in beta. So
sure.
But my guess is they're working on this game like the moment they released the AFK Arena.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's there.
Maybe.
Yeah. So difficulty to unlock. There we go. So see, you have this kind of labyrinth quest for 3 more hours, and you have let's say this character that the flame wave of ultimate will return to her position along the same path, which is like just for this run. So this is very good. And then there's the legend trial, which is your typical have a rooster of different characters. On Sundays it's open it's like the tower feature where like the tower goes up and up.
With Angry Birds 2 actually.
Yeah, everybody has this feature like every RPG.
Yeah, but Angry Birds 2 is actually quite common game for a lot of people. They played it, so
Yeah. So again, a little bit of iteration. So their tower works a little bit different. During the week it opens for each element, and you can bring only heroes of the specific element into like each of these floors. But on Sundays it's open with all of the elements, which are 4. So that's great. And then battle drills. This is also pretty nice, but currently
you can play this game for fucking 5 hours.
Yeah, like same thing with the AFK Arena. Like the session time can be like literally endless. Now that you have the map that you can run into and like go around, like it's like a PC game.
Yeah, you can do whatever. Just run around, just battle creeps.
Yeah, the guild battle mode against PvE is also kind of pretty good. I'm also really liking that one, but it's currently on cooldown, so we won't be able to see it.
So the question is, why should we play this game? I mean,
I'm playing Helldivers. This is way more fun.
Me and Felix, like not like hardcore AFK Arena players.
I will be playing this game because I think for people, especially product people, it's very good to play it just to see the design innovations.
Yeah.
So I'm playing it for next 2 months, even if I don't want to, because I need to, because I know that like I will see so much more stuff that will get copied in other games and other RPGs, like
quite quickly. Yeah.
So,
but the question is why we should play the game.
Yeah.
You should play the game probably to kind of get a little bit more hang on how like something between the scale of Honkai Star Rail, and I would say it's somewhere a little bit under it, but still kind of giant scale. So I would say not.
The question was like, who is the target audience basically for this type of game?
Whoever likes RPGs, like that's the thing. But for you as a UA person, I think they will run some very interesting stuff once they hit this kind of honeymoon period over, and they will need to scale the game. So my guess is they will put all of this.
I'll see it in the UA, and then I will start playing this game again.
Yeah. But it's really amazing, and as I said, like so much kind of good stuff, and like you see like hard innovations were put into this game, like really, really hard innovations. It's not that easy to just, this is not your typical RPG follow-up with like 5%, 10% iteration.
Plus one.
Yeah, this is like plus 5.
Yeah. But then I guess Felix plays this because of the ads, obviously.
My guess is that
casual games.
Maybe they will incorporate ads in the end. I don't know.
You know they won't. Yeah, they won't.
They probably won't. But yeah, let's see. But it will be interesting to kind of follow up in review radar, definitely. Like for instance, I'm still playing Legend of Mushroom because they added this kind of harassment feature.
Yeah.
We'll definitely keep an eye on that one and also keep an eye on this one. But yeah, amazing job, guys. Like for me, it's really, really good. Like I'll save the rating for the end of the episode.
So save the rating. Pretty sure that Felix is not adding anything to this.
I can't. It's so out of my area expertise. I can say pretty color scheme.
But you can say what kind of money they could make, because you said it with Legend of Mushroom, and I was actually getting feedback like, oh my god, you just love ads, because your argument was not very solid. Adding ads, like getting like 50K per day additional revenue, was like not worth it. Anyway.
By the way, one last thing I forgot. They reused all the characters from the previous game. Yeah. These are actually all the same characters. The lion, the general, the fire witch, and everything. These are actually like within the same world. It was even one of the surveys like, do you think this is like, do you like to play games within the AFK universe?
So this is the thing, like why I think this is already like 3x the launch of AFK Arena, because they're targeting all the AFK Arena players anyway, right?
Yeah, reactivating them like sleeper cells.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's not only about like how well the game is made, but also the shit ton of players they already got for AFK Arena in the past.
Yeah,
which is way better baseline now.
Definitely.
So yeah. Well, they're not running any UA, so thank you very much. Bye. No, they are. They are. But as we discussed in the beginning, the thing is that the ads are beautiful. I will show them. It's amazing, but it's just, come on, guys. Like, it's just, it's story driven. It's beautiful, different iterations. But I guess I guess like that's tied to how the game looks like and how the game is made, so that we won't have any last war hyper casual kind of mechanics or anything which is even close to like altered gameplay. It's all gameplay and all narrative, and it's beautiful. We have some like streamers. Do you remember the absolutely cringy UGC ads for Rise of Kingdoms?
The one in the restaurant?
The one, the restaurant, in the office, like wherever.
Yeah.
Super cringe.
Yeah. We have those as well.
I guess because they work for them.
I guess they have hooks as well, so it's a like good combination of all of them. It's just, who am I to judge? Like, who the fuck? But still, I would expect a little bit more experimentation. But that's me, because I do crazy shit, and this is like crazy shit is not very suitable for this type of game. I would say. So they have all their needs. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. So anyway. So if you just maybe go through all the heroes out there, thank you very much. I can show you one thing that you mentioned with the socials. So basically, look, their TikTok page, which they just started, and like few different the videos they have there. It's kind of basic, but still 60K followers, not bad. So let's see how it's gonna go, and help them with TikTok channel as well.
So they kind of going there, kind of like Great Shadow Legends way, like high production creative.
Ooh, fucking hell!
You got the rights for that song?
It's Spice Girls. No?
This is Spice Girls?
It's not Spice Girls, mate.
No.
Oh no! Jesus fucking Christ, who is it?
This Destiny's Child.
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost got it. Anyway, love this. So that's the TikTok. Okay, this is the TikTok. What they have, that's just like the previous. This pretty good. It says original sound, AFK Journey official, so but it's pretty cool. I mean,
Matej, you know that our ears are getting involved.
Oh yes, sure. Oh sorry. This last one. This has the most views. Then I will just stop the sharing and then open the sensor tower with all the creatives and not share the sound.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
I thought,
Yeah, so they're using all the regular animations, assets from the game on TikTok, not really any altered stuff.
Yeah, no UGC type of stuff, no interesting kind of communication as, for example, the Duolingo or Dumb Ways to Die. I mean, they have millions of views, and the fact they had millions of views for Dumb Ways to Die, it kind of catapulted them to top 1 most downloaded game without running any paid UA. So in US, which saves you, a couple millions a day. So, you could definitely check that that TikTok page. I will share the link in the show notes. But then back to the actual UA channel mix, and you can see the difference between the AFK, the Lilith, and the others, because you have YouTube, Uplovin, and there you go. If we go to the March, which was the launch week, the end of the March, we have Unity only at the end, which is not very common, but why? What the hell? So let's check already the one and only amazing narrative video which we have. It's actually 1 minute long. There's a voiceover, captions, and it's just story driven. I love it.
I don't think so. Even saw it in the game. Oh yeah, that's Vala's video. Yeah, because they actually linked in the message menu, because again, this is same playbook from Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Create the universe around it. Because you know why they're using this video? Because the Vala, this girl, the assassin, she's the new character on the new Gacha. So she's getting promoted to hell. So that's why they're using the promotion video as a creative.
But the thing is, they used it for global launch, not for now. This is quite.
But it was she's from global launch.
I got it. I got it. Yeah. But it's beautiful, and we have another one which is 41 seconds, and again the same thing. That's what I said. Cecia.
The other one character, which is kind of the scripted legendary you get. And she's super strong, by the way.
And again, like voiceover, really nice music, the story, everything is there. So they have the long form videos, which is 30 second plus. So we have all these but they have others, obviously. But the main channels are Unity, Applavin, and Google, which is slightly different.
But that's the thing, man. Like this game doesn't even try to use those kind of old UI tricks. It's kind of tries to present itself as this premium AAA mobile game from all fronts.
And you have this also: Apple, Google, Windows.
Yeah.
But they have a slightly different 42 seconds, which is again. But this is kind of nice, right? This is actually connecting to the gameplay at least. Different background scenes, like all the worlds. And still, voiceover, still story, still it's quite nice.
Nothing's fake in it.
100%. Like that's the thing. Like there's nothing fake, and it's like, look, it's.
But AFK Arena had fake stuff before. I remember that made video and whatever, and they were like copying different concepts from these other different like fake creators.
But I'm not sure for global launch, most probably.
No, afterwards.
Later down the line, most probably yes. But it's always it's just like it's beautiful. I just zoom it so you see. So that's the thing. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's 1 minute, and this is all.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
our favorite restaurant fight.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Who has the most leveled up characters?
Yeah. So I was like, firstly, I was going through the YouTube creatives, like, man, oh my god, this is great because they switched from all this cringy bullshit to actual streamers and like high quality.
It's the cringy bullshit.
And then I was like, oh, here we go again. Oh, it's there. But let's just go back up, and then I will show you the other cringy stuff, which is mainly.
Isn't this to be expected if like you have the same UA team that did Call of Dragons and they just seen it as like good UA creative?
But was it good UA creative? I don't know. Yeah, look.
You tell me. You're the UA guy. What?
It's like, I mean, it's localized. Yeah.
So they're playing like Sandwich Pong?
Yeah. I mean, thing is, I have no idea if this cringy shit worked, but it was just like the main UA. And I mean, it was making the days pretty good, but was it really good? Or was it just
Sandwich Pong, definitely.
Sandwich Pong is he's my favorite now. Yeah, he's my favorite now. This is my favorite, definitely.
Spanish Sandwich Pong.
Yeah, it's localized basically. So
for those not seeing it, they're literally actors throwing balls into jam white sandwich.
Yeah. Wait. See here, AFK Arena. There you go. They're using the
so that's the reactivation.
Yeah, 100%. It's all on the Facebook. This is kind of nice. And we have also different like short. Jesus, now my ears are almost died.
There you go. But
you see, it's all these again story. It's kind of nice, beautiful CGI. I guess. Yeah. So nothing fake. Well, except those bullshit cringy ads. Oh, this is really nice hook, by the way. So the boss fight, and then they just escaped. And again, almost everything has the voiceover and captions, and then kind of combination with the with gameplay at least. From that,
these puzzles are, by the way, taken 1-to-1 from Honkai Star Rail.
Oh, nice. Also, slightly whatever.
Waifu themed creative.
Yeah, that's very very nice how to put it.
Very nice way of saying it.
Also, quite localized, by the way.
This is Russian, right? Or?
I guess I don't know. Should be. Could be. Please, don't kill us in the comments. But also they use static images, which is kind of okay-ish, I would say. But then look where we have the YouTube guy. The YouTube was, I think, this one. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, same again.
Which is kind of, I mean, this is a streamer who's just like talking about the game, and this is way better than the cringy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Talking about the game, yeah, pretty good. What is really interesting, if they have the TikTok fan page or the brand there, they're not using any TikTok Creative Challenge videos. So guys, if you're listening, please start the TikTok Creative Challenge immediately, because that's how you do stuff. And this is the same thing we saw on the other channels. Which is a shame, because they could use a lot of different TikTok Creative Challenge videos and then definitely like grow on TikTok. They do have these 5-second short videos with the customization of the character, which is nice, because short form content definitely works. They also have different formats, and also square. But just the thing is, you're missing the TikTok Creative Challenge. I was talking about TikTok Creative Challenge in the previous episode, so definitely go there and check it out. So, and that's pretty much it. Look, it's not that robust in terms of the. I mean, I don't want to say good. It's just not that robust. It's the same.
Does it need to be though?
That's the thing. Yeah, I don't think it does. It needs to be, but if they want to really double down on the UA afterwards, like this is not going to be enough. Like this is definitely not going to be enough in terms of catching up with Whiteout Survival, with Last 4, and all the other games, because you need these kind of different.
But that's the thing,
tricks.
mate. Like we still
call me mate one more time and I fucking kill you.
Call him his real name, Matej.
We don't see, and cannot even estimate the revenue on PC.
Yes.
Where it needs to kind of preserve this premium status.
Yeah.
Sure. Fair enough.
Because keep in mind, even in those creatives, there's Windows button.
Yeah, there is.
It needs to preserve, like, this is something that you want to install on your PC, even though you see it on mobile as a creative.
Yes, that's why it's all about narratives, the CGI, high quality content, high production value. Yeah, it definitely yes. And if this is the case, then they should never go to this like fake ads, hyper casual, altered gameplay type of thing.
Yeah,
they definitely could go celebrity way and get like what's the right Shadow Legend?
Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, something like that. Come on, like
no. AFK Arena had Frodo.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. So it's like it's like way more suitable than the cringy stuff. But it's heads off.
But they'll get there definitely.
Yeah, so it's 7 out of 10.
And on that bombshell,
like for me, like I would like literally put this at like 9.5.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm sorry, like this is just like so good, so much innovation and so much high production quality and so much. Like the only thing I can say that kind of I miss here is that probably a little bit of a like more robust event schedule for global launch. If I compare it to something like Honkai Star Rail and these things like that, like these things has events, but they have like shit ton of stuff just like pouring at you.
You still can do shit ton of things and stuff in the game.
Yeah,
anyway,
they'll do
right?
it anyway. They'll do it anyway. It's just that like we don't see. But yeah, it will be great if we can talk with someone from Lilith at China Joy.
Yes, we will definitely try to do that. And with that in mind, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much.
Us. Next episode, we'll have something about ads.
Yeah. And our eye candy just went blur, so it's not even an eye candy anymore.
Talking pixels.
Yeah. Thank you very much again for the support. Please keep subscribing. Join our Slack channel. We regularly talk
the
there.
New episode there.
Yes, exactly. And then until next time. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Ciao.